What's going on, everybody? LC Muscles 28 back here with a brand new live stream. And if you read the title of the video, it means the Steelers lost. And it sucks because this was a game we should have won. Let's be honest here. This is a game the Steelers should have won, and this one hurts. This one's a tough one to swallow, man. Let's be honest here. This game, honestly, was ruined by the officiating in this game. Lane Clark and your crew, you should be ashamed of yourselves with how badly you called this game. When the head of officiating, Gene Steratore, calls out how bad you're doing on live national TV, you know you messed up badly. This crew had one of the worst games I've seen in an officiating standpoint all year. And you know what the crazy thing is? It's happening across the whole league. The NFL in general has an officiating problem. The officiating for this league is beyond awful. It's terrible. The quality of officiating has gone down every single year that I've been watching football. Like, the officiating is making football unwatchable for a majority of the time. And it's a disgusting thing to see that this product on the field, when it comes to quality officiating, is getting worse. Because let me just provide some statistics for you guys. The average age of an NFL official is 48 years old. That is terrible. Like, I understand that not many young people want to be officials out there because they don't want to get their feelings hurt. They have soft skin. They don't really have tough skin like other people do. Like, I've been officiating for 7 years. So I've stuck with it. But I understand that there are some younger people out there that don't want to officiate because they can't take the heat. But there's no excuse to put out some of these officials at NFL games that look this horrible and make these bad of calls. The officiating was unbelievably bad yesterday. Not only did the officials cost the Steelers a game, they've cost many other teams games this year. There are more flags in the first 4 weeks of the NFL season than the first 10 of last year. 10 weeks. So you're looking about 2.5 times more flags in NFL games compared to last year in the first 4 weeks of the season. And it's making the product unwatchable, and the games are going on longer than it need to be. The lowest amount, there has not been a single NFL game this year without a single flag. When last year, there was about 6 or 7 games last year without a flag, or without flags and going to the fourth quarter. It just tells you how bad the officiating is from an overall perspective, that this league has some of the worst officials I've seen, and it's across all sports that the quality of officiating has gone down. The problem is you can't get any younger people to officiate games, or they want to have these officials pretty much just hog the spotlight for themselves and not give it up, or mentor younger referees for the next generation. Because some of these referees have got to retire at some point. Like, I get it. They're trying to do more younger referees as head referees in the NFL, but that doesn't work. My God, dude, it's so bad. Like, there were 7 plays I could call out that were just absolutely atrocious. Let's talk about the first fumble, for example. George Pickens' fumble. He makes a catch along the sidelines. Steelers going in the red zone. There is a clear face mask. The guy grabs around George Pickens' helmet, spins around his helmet, and causes him to lose the fumble. And yet there's nothing called. It's absolutely embarrassing. How do you not call that as an official? The right call should have been face mask, defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat the down. But yet, there was nothing. And it's just ridiculous because this was an extremely easy call to make. This was insanely easy of a call to make. In the NFL, you cannot get any part of your arm and hold around the player's helmet. That is an illegal move in the NFL. And that's been illegal for the past 4 years. Not only that, let's talk about another fumble that could have changed the entire game. There was a bad offensive read where Justin Fields, they were driving around the 45-yard line. No, it was the 40. They were driving down trying to get some points on the board. This was when they were down only by one score. Justin Fields, the offensive line misses the block. The Steelers are able to get a rush. But then Justin Fields has one of his bad plays. Like, I get it. He had a really good game, but he had some bad plays. And I'm not going to discredit Justin Fields, though. Justin Fields is a lot better than Russell Wilson right now. But this was not a smart play. And the offensive line, I'll get to in a second. But the offensive line completely missed their assignment, and Justin Fields had two players rushing on him. And he ended up going to the ground with both his knees and his elbow touching while he has possession of the ball. And according to the NFL rule, which I think the NFL referees should follow and study that they know because it's their job, according to Article 7, Section 2, Subsection 1, a player is ruled dead when either any part of his body that's not his leg touches the ground, which he had two knees and an elbow with his full arm extended onto the ground without contact, and that he qualified for that. But yet they decided to give the ball to Indianapolis because he was not touched. It's embarrassing that they could call. These officials can make $15,000 a game. Let me repeat that number. $15,000 a game and make these bad calls. It's just disgusting, man. It's absolutely terrible. And that pretty much could have given the Steelers a win. The Steelers should have won the game. Without those two turnovers, I think the Steelers win this game. But yet they completely ruined this. It's just embarrassing that they put up this product on the field. But the offensive line, I will say, I'm not going to blame the entire offensive line too much, but they did not have a great game in this game. Not having Isaac Seumalo is showing right now. And we also lost James Daniels, which did not help at all. So we lost our main guard, and we lost our backup. Seumalo last year only allowed one sack. And he only allowed like 2 or 3 pressures last year. Not having him in the lineup was a problem. And we need to get him back. Hopefully he should be back by the next game, which is the Cowboys game on Sunday night. But overall, I'm not going to blame Zach Frazier too much. Zach Frazier had a terrible snap at the end of the game that pretty much cost the Steelers the chance to go and tie it at least or go for the win. But he's a rookie. And he still played really well. So, rookie mistakes happen. I get that. But, at the end of the day, I'll give the Colts fans their credit. They got the job done. Despite the terrible officiating, they got the job done and they beat us. So now, we got the Cowboys next week. And it's on Sunday night, and I'm really hoping everyone can be healthy for the game. Because I think our offense is in great shape. I just think that our defense needs to show up. I think our defense needs to show up, and my thing is I'm excited to see how they'll perform, but we gotta go out there and we gotta beat the Cowboys convincingly. Cowboys do not look good right now. They just barely beat a New York Giants team, and I think that the Steelers should be able to win this game. I think that we have a good shot of pretty much going in. It's our second home game of the year, and I wish I was going this game. I wish I could have been able to go this game. Unfortunately, I can't. Just have other things I have to plan for, and I got work. But it is what it is. But hey, I'll be watching the game, and I'm very excited, though. It should be a great game. I think if the Steelers fix the mistakes, I think we should be fine. I think the problem was we didn't have Highsmith, we didn't have Seumalo, and that's been hurting us. And Fotanu also being limited did not help things either. But I think overall, I think we should be fine. Let's go into that. Let's go in back to home to Pittsburgh this week. Go beat the Cowboys, and then we'll see what happens there. Alright, guys, I'm going to head into work. So, with that being said, take it easy, guys. See you guys later. And I'll see you guys Wednesday for Painting Game Pick'em. So, and I'll talk more about the Steelers and more games coming up. Take it easy, guys. Have a great one.